Well, for any of you that live in Michigan, I am sure by now you are absolutely sick and tired of Gov. Gretchen Whitmer. Well, she's got some new corona restrictions, and if you don't follow them, you're going to be in some real trouble. We're going to get into all the details, guys. Before I go any further, if you enjoy the daily content I provide for here on YouTube, I encourage you can help support the channel over on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservative-truth. That link in the description also gets you access to over 25 exclusive podcasts where I talk more about sensitive information. You get the alerts for anything that goes out on a Patreon. Unlike YouTube, you will not be notified of all the videos that I do, even if you have that bell selected, because YouTube doesn't like me. But I know you guys do like me, so when you get done watching me here, browse back and check what you've missed. Please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. So Gov. Gretchen Whitmer. Well, there was this whole, remember, Michigan Supreme Court deal that went on last month where they actually struck down her corona emergency powers orders, where she did everything over the course of the last 5 months or so to keep her people locked down. It was a 4-3 decision, and well, she vowed at the time that she would find a way to get around the Supreme Court's ruling. She did not agree with it whatsoever, and she didn't appreciate her authority being questioned because, you see, she doesn't believe that she needs to go through a legislation process in her own state. No. Gretchen Whitmer, more like the queen she thinks that she is of Michigan. She's a tyrant. She wants all of the power. And the court ruling wasn't going to take effect for 21 days, but Whitmer vowed that she would find another way around it. Well, that brings us to this. The Michigan Department for Health and Human Services has now issued new restrictions amid the rising cases that are going on across the state and, well, all over the country, if you can believe the numbers. Now, what this is basically going to be setting up is contact tracing. That's right. Now, for all businesses, we're talking gyms, we're talking restaurants, bars, salons, you name it. This is going to apply to all of them. Anybody who goes into one of these places of business is now going to be required to provide at least their name and phone number upon entry. And for any of those customers who refuse to do so, they are to deny that person entry into their establishment. This is according to the Health and Human Services Department, which we know this was most likely influenced by Whitmer herself. Also, for those that do not comply, you could be hit with as much as a $200 fine and a 6-month jail sentence for not complying with these new measures. And on top of that, we've also now restricted indoor gatherings to only 50 people. So this is all setting up. This contact tracing thing, guys, this is all about monitoring everything that you do, surveillance of Americans, okay? This is what Whitmer's going for. A lot of the other Democrat governors as well, they're doing the same exact thing. This woman needs to go. I mean, I'm telling you right now, you would think that maybe she would have softened her approach, after a while, but that hasn't been the case at all. So this was her way of saying, yeah, I don't care what the Supreme Court says. I'm going to find another way. She's going through the Department of Health and Human Services now to do this. Contact trace. I mean, I don't expect all these restaurants. I mean, I guess I just don't know how they're going to, actually keep track of that, everybody that walks in. This is really, I mean, if they're doing that, you're going to get a lot of people that are just going to stop going to those places of business. They're going to lose money. They're going to find themselves in trouble. You're going to lose more businesses that way. So this might just be a way for her, instead of saying, instead of shutting down all the businesses and doing a lockdown like that, I'll force contact tracing. I'll force people to give up their own information. And if they don't want to do so, they won't attend that business, they'll lose money, they'll eventually have to shut down anyway, and then Whitmer can kick back and have a nice smile on her face. This is an evil woman, okay? This is an evil woman that is ruling over that state right now. But you know what? There's something about wicked kings and queens. You remember from the Bible, the rulers, all those who are wicked, eventually their kingdoms come toppling down, and God brings them to their knees. And I think it's only a matter of time before this happens to Whitmer herself. But guys, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the new restrictions, especially if you live in Michigan? We'd love to hear from you as well. I'll put more information in the description section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.